This is Awka, the state capital of Anambra State, and we are going to move along the expressway, the usual flashpoint of Awka, running down from Amobia, flyover down to the government house axis. We are going to move round. The idea of moving round is to focus on the shanties, the ongoing removal of shanties and the street trading that is currently happening in the state. So we are going to move round, just concentrating on this area that I've mentioned. Then if you have known these places before, you will tell me the difference, if there is a significant difference from what you used to know and now. If you can't remember, you can make reference to some of our old videos. However, removal of street trading without, addressing the underlying economic issues may not be a sustainable solution. However, there is need for alternative places that people can trade. Thank you. Previously, in one of my videos earlier, I made mention of bringing to you the Awka capital city, just moving along the expressway to you, and I want you to check if there are changes on the looks of Awka. And aside, if there are changes, what if there are established changes, and what are the level of changes that you observed, having an eye on the shanties and the removal of street trading. That is what we are going to focus on. So as we are moving along this area that I've mentioned, I want you to be observing both left and right axes for you to be able to tell us what you have seen. At least you should be able to tell us about 5, 6, 7 places that you have observed something. Whether the places are quite very okay concerning shanties, removal of shanties and street trading on our streets. Also, not forgetting the fact about sweeping of the roads. Sweeping sands of the road is part of our observations. Then look here now, you will see heap of sand, and they are being discriminately, heaped there. These are the sand that the sweepers collect from the major roads. Like I said, the disposal, part of the sweeping is an issue. Once they pack sand, they will dump it the nearest place that is available for them. It's not only here, even along the flyovers, you will see heap of sand on top of the flyovers, overheaped. Well, I know that with vehicles, sweeping vehicles, such challenges are not there because they will pack it inside the vehicles automatically. But even if with manual, it has to be with proper disposal or a truck that will pack the sands off to another place. To me, there is no big deal in keeping a very neat environment and sweeping of our road. It all has to do with commitment and making it a priority, part of the prior, plans of the government and citizens at large. So I hope you are still looking around to make your observations, but as we are doing that, we are almost in front of Udoka Estate. This is having a view of inside Awka, but right now we are close to Udoka Estate, moving towards Water Flyover. Well, removal of shanties and the street trading, has some challenges. Just like I said, in as much as government is okay. Now look by the left here, you can see heap of sand along this flyover. That is not quite good because it's been overheaped there. Well, like I was saying, these shanties and street trading removal comes with a kind of challenges that is associated with it. I know that people will always complain of no alternative place have been provided by government. Well, which is quite a reasonable, complaint. Sometimes it's good to make an alternative available. Even though if these people make a serious effort, they will still see places that they can stay and do their businesses without anybody harassing them. Well, something else came to mind as we are going. I'm going to show you some places that you are not supposed to park. You are not supposed to park the vehicle, whether private or commercial. So you see this double line here by the right. Don't ever park your motor on that double line axis. You must exceed it, and if that place is free, you can park. As in, if it's free from parking, you can now park your car. I will still show you another place that has that double line, so you can be avoiding these places. But another challenges associated with these road markings is the roads are dirty. The sands usually cover those lines, making it invisible for road users to see them clearly. That is another aspect of keeping a neat road. I usually say it in this channel: when there is a neat road, the lines, the road markings are quite obvious that anybody can see it. But if they are not kept neat, they are being covered with these sands, making it almost impossible for road users to see these signs, and making a waste of money, the money used in those road markings. That is another important aspect of keeping a neat road. This is a temporary site, both left and right. You can still see that double line. It just showed now somewhere, but we've just passed. And as we are moving towards Regina Cheli and other junctions, I will still show you that double line solid market. Well, like we all know that removal of shanties and street tradings can enhance urban aesthetics. When shanties are being removed, it improves urban aesthetics, making cities more visually appealing and potentially attracting investments and tourism. Well, it sounds strange, but this is the truth about the whole matter. Everybody that enters a neat city always admires it, and that is the fact about it. Yes, another thing is that there is no doubt that shanties and street trading causes congestions on the road. But when removed, it improves traffic flow. When clearing street trading areas may enhance traffic flow, reducing congestions and improve overall transportation efficiency of those areas. Then, do you know that public safety can be ensured when shanties are being removed? Do you know? Let me explain, give you a little explanation. The removal of shanties can contribute to public safety by reducing crime and the risk of accidents associated with those informal structures and street trading, and they can also cause fire incidents. Some of the criminals can easily hide under shanties in a nice location where there are shanties, they can easily find a place to stay. And all these shanties are not properly done in terms of wiring. They can cause electrical, and fire accidents. Well, as if discussions and explanation is taking off the attention from another thing I said I will show you people. This is ACDA, Anambra Capital Territory Development Agency. That is their office. So this one is the Juku Hospital. It's a general hospital now. And that is it. So let's observe this one now at Aroma Junction. Let's observe the double markings. You are not supposed to follow here to enter by the left. It is wrong. But you can come out and re-enter again from the other side. This place is assumed to be a big roundabout under that flyover. You can see this double marking here. See, look at it. You are not supposed to park a vehicle, whether private or commercial, on it. You don't do that, even though sand has covered some part of it, and the people in charge have not bothered to remove those sands. These are the things that matters when it comes to city life. Everybody is after chasing money up and down. The little things that are supposed to be done are not done. You can see another line here. You can see it. This one have a very strong stretch of it. Vehicles are not supposed to park, but after the line, they can now park and drop passengers or carry their passengers. So I hope you have understood that. Well, let's proceed. Yes, I hope you know that this road is a continuous road that stretches down to the Awka axis, where they have resumed construction of Onitsha Expressway by RCC. That's that Awka axis. They have resumed construction there. In case if you are not aware, the video is on this channel. So it's a long stretch of road moving down towards that axis, and hope you are still observing both left and right to see whether there are shanties and the rest of them. Then another thing that they can look into, which is very important, is this indiscriminate mounting of signboards. All these signposts, it is not proper. In fact, that thing is part of shanties. Let there be an organized way of doing that. They are being, dropped at different intervals, or can be congested at one place, making the whole environment look somehow. So here now we are almost coming down towards Immigration Junction. That's the place we are coming down to. So, like I said, the big signboards and the small ones, signboards everywhere, they should be looked into and dismantled. Let there be a better way of doing that. Probably we'll make our little research, or if you know a better way of doing that, we'll be glad to hear from you. So we are now, moving to the other lane of the Enugu-Onitsha Express Road and having our reverse view because we are not proceeding further into Amansi axis. Our purpose is to check how far they have gone in this ongoing removal of shanties and street trading. So right now, the next place we are going to meet now is the Aroma Junction. That Aroma own is part of the surprises that I have. Anytime I come towards that place, I see that that place is well organized now. Vehicles don't load and offload anyhow, and it has a very clean, surface now. Yes, I know that they are going to work on these road shoulders and make it proper, but we are here to give you updates. By the time their work, RCC work proceeds, we will see if they are coming down here to make this place nice and complete the job that is ongoing. Yes, viewers, like I said, removal of street trading and shanties has some challenges that accompanies it, which I have mentioned some of them. In case if you forget, you can make reference to what I have said earlier. So, but there are some balanced approaches that the government can use or government is using to checkmate this removal of shanties and street trading, like the economic empowerment strategy. I know that Professor Charles Soludo is doing something on that axis. The one youth, two skills approach is one of them, which is implementing programs to support alternative livelihood and economic opportunities for those being affected. I've made mention of designated trading zone. I'm not sure that government has allocated any specific area for street trading to ensure order and safety. I'm not sure if government has done that, but if they have done that, you can let us know in that regards, because this is one of the means of people's livelihood. They use it to earn their living. So dumping them like that without a hope and without alternative place is not quite encouraging, because you have not solved the underlying economic issues that resulted to that particular street trading and the shanties of a thing. So we are still moving towards Aroma Junction, and very soon we'll be at Aroma Junction. But before then, another good solution is that government can also provide alternative housing in case of shanties that people live in, that is not for businesses, probably for where people live. They can provide alternative housing places for these people. It's quite important. So this is Aroma Junction. You can see Aroma Junction and how it is looking. It just we are on transit. If not, we would have gotten a better clip of it. But it's quite a clear and neat place now, if you ask me. It's just some little finishing touches that they need to do there, and I hope that this system will be sustained. That is not just after some time everything goes back to normal. Also, I remember earlier before now that we are part of this program and campaign of removal of shanties and street trading, because I remember that I also warned people on this channel that the government, we see them doing this program of removal of shanties and sustaining it for a very long time. So people should do and try as much as possible to find alternative before the big boys comes there to do the damage, and then they will start complaining about their damaged property. But we are also using this medium to tell you, if you have such improper thing, that you should try as much as possible to remove them and dispose them appropriately, and not allowing the government to come and destroy that for you, which is not quite good, if you ask me. Shortly, we are going to be at Unizik Temporary Site Junction. That's another place that is having a clean and a neat look as it stands now. Well, as we are removing, there is need to maintain the government existing properties. You can see that this mesh that they used to demarcate these places have been removed, whether they have been stolen or what. So, but if they have been stolen, there should be a better way of replacing them, so that people cannot easily remove them. This is Unizik Temporary Site Junction. You can see it has a very clean and neat look. Well, we are proceeding towards Pata, the other side of Pata. From there, we'll end up at Amobia flyover. Well, like I said, replacing those mesh, by the left at the middle of the road is quite important. You can see it has openings, so there should be a better way of replacing them so that it cannot be easily removed in terms of stealing. We are on top of Pata flyover now, moving towards Amobia. Well, I still hope that they are coming to, do the road shoulders of this place. You can see there are a whole lot of work to do here. Probably they will be doing the road shoulders and applying the asphalt, because the middle of the road is still quite strong and quite okay. Yes, here now you can see that these little boys have started coming out here again in terms of street trading. You can see they have started hanging around here. I know that the Onitsha Brigade people used to chase them and remove them from the street. That's why I talk about sustenance. It's not just doing something and retire. What you do is when you start such thing, then it has to be sustained for a very long time, so that people can be actually discouraged from moving along the road trading like this. Well, if you are yet to subscribe to YangaLife channel, please click on the subscription button, notification bell. Don't forget to click on like button on this video, and please share this video. We need more contributions, and we need the people in charge to see the situation of things and know what to do. Well, we are doing the job of updating everybody, including the government, so that there will be no lapses when it comes to things that are happening in Awka and around Awka. Well, I am still Chinedu, your presenter. With this video now, I said bye for now until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of the video.